Hey guys, so this is an interesting story. I thought it's kind of conspiracy theory type, but I thought it was interesting. So there's a guy named Joseph Spencer. He's a government official from 1973 till October 1997. He was with the MIB, or Men in Black, and he says that in 2024 we are going to have an alien invasion and the skies will be filled with alien spaceships. He said, and this is going to make people panic. And then when our cities are being bombed, it's not going to be aliens bombing us, but it is in fact going to be our own government under the guise of aliens. And the way that they are going to do this is with holograms, these highly advanced holograms. And the reason I found it interesting was because there was a Canadian author who wrote several books, but one of his most popular ones, I do believe, was Project Bluebeam, where he says the same thing. And they put this man through hell. Like, they took his children from him. Like, he was just supposed to be a nobody, but he knew all this stuff because he had worked, This guy had got this information from someone who worked in the agency. And they made his life a living hell, took his children. Well, they pick him up one night, take him to jail for no reason. They keep him overnight, and then he goes home and he dies. That's not suspicious at all. But this is in order to achieve a one world government, which this Canadian author says as well. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. Also, Giant Eagle Water in East Palestine, Ohio, they are shutting down their water bottling company because they get their water from a spring. And even though it's higher than East Palestine, and the air, doesn't flow that way, the jet stream or whatever, it doesn't go that way, it's eastward. They're not taking any chances because they're going to be held liable if anybody gets sick. So they said, no, thank you. So they're packing up and they are leaving. Southwest Airlines is leading all other airlines in cancellations. And just today, they had 411 cancellations, followed up by number 2, Delta, who had 378. Both are equally terrible in my book. I will not fly Southwest and I will not fly Delta. Hell no. And I fly all the time back and forth. Washington, D.C. University has installed an emergency contraception vending machine because, you got to kill those babies. That's what the left loves to do. But yeah, they have a vending machine now on campus where they can just put your money in and get your little emergency pill or whatever it is, and that's it. Also, the Biden DOE, Department of Education, has announced a proposal to repeal a Trump-era policy that protects religious students and groups by withholding federal funds from universities that restrict the group's speech and activities. The DOE says the policy creates an unduly burdensome role for the department, and it fails to provide meaningfully increased protection